Jake Paul is very good at creating events that whatever you want, well, the reason you get mad is because you're being manipulated.
Oh.
Because you know when the time comes you're gonna have to watch it.
Right.
He's like a genius at that. He makes events that you have to watch.
Right.
Even if you don't want to. So this is one of them.
Gervonta Davis might be every bit as box office as Maverick himself. As exciting, as electric. Because this dude performs every time out, y'all. Wherever Davis goes, wherever he fights, fans justifiably follow. He's that special. And Davis is without a doubt one of the top 5 pound-for-pound fighters in the world right now. Don't you even doubt it.
What unfolds when one of boxing's most feared pound-for-pound assassins, a man who's never stepped on the scale above 140 pounds, gets challenged by a 200-pound powerhouse from the cruiserweight division? The result is an explosive storm of headlines, hype, and a showdown that sounds almost impossible to believe.
Then this is the type of event that will probably push him even further along in his popularity. If he puts on a good performance and it's an exciting fight or exhibition and anything, and he winds up somehow looking good in this, I don't know how it is. It's looked to me David and Goliath, but David got skill and Goliath doesn't. But I don't know how it's going to work out. But if for some reason it winds up being a really fun event and it has tons and tons of viewers, millions and millions and millions of viewers, when Gervonta Davis goes back to his
what about the Paul brothers?
The who brothers?
Jake Paul, Logan Paul.
It's not boxing, man. It's entertainment.
Exhibition.
It's fun. It's a market out there.
Yeah.
And guess what? Let them have fun. But don't mix it up with boxing.
Yeah.
It's
Don't
not
put him in the
boxing.
ring with you.
No.
Jake Paul has crafted an entire empire around strategic call-outs and timing his moves with surgical precision, always knowing exactly when to strike for maximum impact.
Going into the sport of boxing, I wonder who he should fight.
He believed he had the game all figured out. He was confident he knew the limits of every man he might face. But a few blurry seconds from a gym camera flipped his entire perception of Gervonta "Tank" Davis upside down. The buzz ignited once again, sparked by that short clip of raw gym footage. Within those few seconds was a Tank Davis the world had never witnessed before. Sparring videos began flooding the internet, showing Tank not just heavier, but sculpted, quicker, and terrifyingly explosive more than ever before. His footwork cut through space like a blade, his punches thundered with shocking force, and his new physical dominance sent tremors through the boxing world. Almost instantly, fans and analysts exploded with speculation, believing the lightweight king had entered a frightening new prime, transforming into an even more unstoppable, evolved version of the knockout machine he already was.
What was it like when you sparred him? I know you sparred Tank early on. Yeah. What was that experience like? Like, replay that experience for me. Like, you coming out of it, what was your thought?
Yeah, I was nervous at first. I think I was 15 at the time we sparred, so he wasn't really like trying to knock me out or nothing like that. But we was going like, he was using the speed on me. Like, we was both like going speed for speed, and it was great. It was like a chess match.
Did you understand in that moment like why he is who he is?
Yeah, I seen why he's able to beat these guys. Then I also seen why I'm so like I got all this hype around me too.
He watched the internet's reaction and immediately spotted a golden opportunity. This newly bulked up version of Tank was the perfect image to fuel hype for a showdown against a man twice his size.
Bro, what is this production?
Oh! Damn!
It's
I'll
a
tell you
fact
what we're gonna
carved
learn.
right
If
into the
Tank Davis
scales.
takes it serious,
This
Tank
potential
Davis is gonna
clash would
beat
pit
his
Gervonta
ass.
Davis, a natural lightweight
I
at
just don't think Tank's gonna take it serious.
135 pounds
Like,
against Jake
mentally,
Paul,
I don't know how
a cruiserweight who steps
checked
into the
out
ring
he's
at
been
nearly
for a while, to be
190.
honest. I mean, he's
The
a
jaw-dropping
good enough
60-plus-pound
boxer
gap
to,
forms a dangerous
still-
divide
we
that
see what's going
challenges
on
the
in his
very
personal life.
safety
He's
rules
talked about retiring.
boxing was built upon.
He seems, when you follow him on social media or his career or whatever, he seems to not be interested in doing this job and not really enjoying what he's doing. So I don't know where he's at mentally, but if he's at the top of his game mentally, I mean, he should destroy Jake Paul, like, easily. Because, and I said because Tank has amazing defense, and he's little, and he's way faster. And Jake is not good enough to catch him. Like Tank should be able to run circles around him and touch him up. He may or may not knock him out. He's got 100 fucking pounds on him, but he's going to touch him and he's going to hurt him, and he should not really get hit much in this fight. And I guess it's maybe the kind of guys like me that were like, it kind of adds a little bit of interest just because I'm like I know what it is, it's entertainment, but like, it's kind of entertaining, bro. It's a little bit entertaining that he's fighting a really, really good championship level boxer. It's kind of a circus show.
Yet, no matter how incredible Tank looked, it couldn't erase the one undeniable truth, the staggering reality that makes this matchup feel more like a dream than an actual possibility.
Something else that's unfortunate is the idea that Jake Paul might actually fight Gervonta Tank Davis. This can't be. When it came up a couple of months ago, I was like, you know what, for this, because there's no way there's no way they're really gonna do that, because it makes no sense. Why would you do that for him? Outside of it, like, okay, you can look at it like an exhibition, which it will be, and we'll take a look at some of the rule set for it. But Gervonta Davis is one of, if not biggest names at 135 pounds, and is in his prime fighter. I don't want to hear the similar to Floyd and Logan thing, because at that point, Floyd was retired. Floyd had done it to do in the sport. Tank is still in his prime, still has multiple opponents that he needs to fight. And you can say, oh, the Jake would be a one-off. Side quest. That's fine, but that just tells me that Tank doesn't care about being a high-level champion in the sport.
You mean to tell me you start hitting Jake with some shit, he ain't gonna fight back? He said, "Fat." But he had you on a hit list before this fight even happened. So his mental is on you. So you have to take him serious.
What Tank Davis doesn't know he's risking is crazy. I hope he knows now. The fan base doesn't know what Tank's risking. Y'all just seeing it as WWE shit. That Jake Paul is an opportunist, and that Jake Paul's gonna try to knock him out. He's gonna try to knock him out, do this, cross his arms. He's gonna try to do that shit. If he hits Tank and Tank has Bambi legs, that goes viral. Jake Paul gave Tank Bambi legs. He'll get trolled so much, Tank may retire. Tank gotta knock that guy out, and y'all don't realize it. And regardless of the reality of it being an exhibition, that shit, the sight of that is gonna go viral. Tank gonna have to take him seriously and knock his ass out, bro.
Jake is big. Tank has a lot of skill, but I don't think he's the same Tank that we saw the most incredible knockouts. We saw him, Lamont Roach performed great. They went to draw, and I just don't know. And Tank walked away. I don't know if he loves it enough to beat a guy who outweighs him by 80 to 100 pounds.
We're talking about a gulf that spans 5 to 6 full weight divisions, the kind of mismatch. That sounds straight out of fiction. It's like throwing a leopard into battle with a silverback gorilla. The smaller predator may be faster, sharper, and more skilled, but the sheer strength and endurance of the giant completely rewrite the rules of combat. That extra mass lets the bigger men eat shots that would drop a lighter opponent, and return fire with bone-rattling power. With odds this absurd, most fans couldn't help but laugh it.
It's kind of weird, because Jake Paul is extremely bigger than Tank. And but with it being exhibition, it makes sense. It's fine. He got a big name that he's gonna be fighting. But it really makes no sense, because he's gonna be weighing over 200 and some pounds. Tank's gonna probably be weighing maybe at the most 147, 150. So I don't even understand why the fight is happening.
This is a gap of 5 or 6 entire divisions.
What if Tank Davis, who can punch, who is a hell of a fighter, who is the top 10 pound-for-pound fighter, what if he lands a punch on this bigger guy's chin, right? Who's not a professional fighter? What happens? What happens? That's what would sell it. I know what the size difference is what creates the problem.
Please subscribe for more unique and attractive videos.